Hello, everybody. This is me, Martel. Anyways, I'm back with original video, and this video will be for black men who is non-conforming. You know what I'm saying? A non-conformist black man, and I have to make a video about this. Actually, it was asked to me on Facebook. Actually, around he asked because he's a black comic writer, comic animator, or so forth. We had an interesting discussion. Like we talking like he won't be accepted by his own people. For instance, he have his love for comic books, which I love comic books, but we both realized very painfully that since we stand at the box, stand out of line, and all that. Let me close the door. Much better. Yeah, and something I was saying, like, you gotta branch out, and it's scary to say that because you always want to try to keep up with, just saying keep up with the so-called black community trends and stuff like that. I realized this decades ago when I was 16 years old. When I dated outside my race, what I'm saying, was a white chick, and she treated me. Her name was Laura, blonde hair, blue eyes. She had some big knockers, and she was a very sweet, intelligent young woman, And I also lost my virginity to her. That being said, yeah, they're gonna call it. It said it's funny. He said like he also got to worry being called a race traitor, a sellout, and all that. And for black men that thinks like that, yeah, you're gonna get called that. I've been called that too. I've been called self hater, race traitor, Uncle Tom, a sellout, you name it. You know what I'm saying? And it pains me to say that, especially my audience are mostly are non-black. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this to disrespect my own people. I want to say shout out to black men and black women that support me. You know what I'm saying? This ain't obvious. And without coming off spiteful or condescending or down talking my own people, anything. You know why I have to branch out? Because let's be realistic. If you, as a business or a content creator, musician, comic writer, artist, and so forth, video content creator, and black content creators, it's kind of sad to say we get more flack from our own than the so-called white man or other non-blacks. I'm not being racist or anything, or xenophobic. Just have to recognize the obvious. I get flack from my own people growing up because I sound like a white boy and all that. And it sucks to hear that from all people glorify ignorance and buffoonery. But it is for what it is. So a message for non-conformist black men. You can't always focus on your own people at times. So you gotta focus on yourself. You gotta look out for yourself. Branch out, reach out. What I'm saying, the others that don't look like you, that don't sound like you at all. What I'm saying, it's a shallow video. I give that to the audience, but it is for what it is. Because I had to do that myself. What I'm saying, nobody didn't show me and taught me these things, and it's quite funny that I'll quite literally, I'm still thankful for this day. Like, my audience come from all different parts of life, walks of life. Black, white, Asian, Latino, and so forth. You know what I'm saying, and also different nationalities. So I had to act accordingly too. It sucks me to say that, but it is for what it is. You gotta focus on the greenbacks. What I'm saying, focus on what make your pleasures. You can't make everybody happy. And that's the same thing I say to myself. I'm working with all kind of different people and all that, and I can't just stagnate to one market. You know what I'm saying? You also gotta look at this a market. You can't just stick to the black market anymore. You know what I'm saying? You got a venture on the different markets. What I'm saying? For example, music. Independent, underground, and so forth. What I'm saying? Grunge, rock, country, pop, and all that. What I'm saying? Always good at arising your territories. What I'm saying? Go to different environments. What I'm saying? It's always good. Like, for me, I always try different things, different flavors, different food because it get boring eat the same thing over and over again. That's the same analogy I have. I look at that like food. I get sick and tired of eating the same thing over and over again. You gotta have fresh perspectives. You gotta adapt. You know what I'm saying? And yes, you're gonna get called sellout. You're gonna get called Uncle Tom. You don't get called sound like a white boy and all that for being you, being different. You're gonna get flack if you is part of this. If you gonna be a part of this, you know what I'm saying? You can't just stick to black people, man. My message to black men, and also please protect your mental health. You know what I'm saying? If you admit you need help, see a therapist, see a psychologist, and stuff like that. I speak that for personal experience because I was forced against my will to go see a therapist. So, that being said, don't let my message deride. You know what I'm saying? Just want to say to young black males, you gotta think outside the box if you wanna survive or die. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Martell's out. Later.